want to give say Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And I'd like to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well indeed. And I also want to give honors to the Akim that's out here pushing his truth and sincerity to the four corners. Say Shalom. Man, I was doing this this study on a lot of people, man. There's a lot of these stupid ass niggas, man, just dumb ass niggas, Instead of them going out, I mean, if you want to sound deep, you want to be important, you want to act like or sound like you're so fucking smart. What you need to do is, man, is go ahead and push the truth, man. Stop fucking playing. We got these stupid ass niggas running around here on Facebook that ain't got half a brain, that's running off the seat of their pants, ain't got no leadership, ain't got no guidance, and ain't even got a teacher that's a true man of the Lord that's teaching them so that they can know what they teaching. You got motherfuckers that's riding with anything that fly by. This Esau is the Arab shit. I'm so tired of this shit. I'm tired of these dumbass niggas. I mean, what part of your brain actually are you going to use to understand that we know that Esau is the white man? Because according to prophecy, this is the same motherfucker that he's oppressing us. He's oppressing the whole goddamn world. And they talking about Esau is that fucking Arab. How the fuck he's the Arab and the Esau's pressing the Arab too? Come on, man. Esau control the whole goddamn planet. These some dumbass niggas, man. But I'm gonna read you some scripture though. This is Habakkuk. This is Habakkuk 2:1. And he says, and he was talking to the, he was talking to the Most High. The Most High, was telling him, I'm gonna let you know what to do, whatever. And he says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. So basically he's telling them, write it in a book or write it in a stone tablet, what they call tables back in those days, so that people can read it and they could know what to do. It said, for this vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and it will not tarry. So basically what he just said then, he was like, the vision is for appointed time. So he let them know right now ain't the time. He was telling them that this is going to be a future prophecy. So it ain't for right now. It's going to be for appointed time. The appointed time actually is right now, though. And he was telling them, and at the end, you're going to see this shit happen. He said it shall speak. So you're going to see, everything that's going to come to pass that he says is going to come to pass. He said, and it will not lie, meaning it's going to happen. He said, though it tarry, though it may take a second, wait for it, because it will surely come, and it will not tarry. He said, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. And then it says, yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and as is death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. And that's Esau. That's this white man. If you look at America right now, he has gathered together all nations to him, and all people. And he's greedy. This white man is greedy. He cannot be satisfied. He's destroying everything. He's using up all the natural resources. He's killing off everything. He can't be satisfied. And it's a lot of tabernacles of them, which means branches and tribes of them, And this one particular tribe, which is the true name of them now, which are descendants of Esau or descendants of Edom, are the Chaldeans. And it says, woe to the Chaldeans. It says, shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. And that's what this motherfucking white man is doing. He took this country. This country wasn't his, And that's what he did. And then it says, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them. So basically, he's talking about us. You know, in these times, we're going to wake up. A lot of us anyway, going to wake up, and we're going to try to take this bitch back from the white man. We're going to riot and go against this government. And that's what's going to happen. It's already starting. And so it says, because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of thy people shall spoil thee. So because he has spoiled, this white man has spoiled everybody, he has took everybody's shit. And because he did that, the remnant of his people, which is us, shall spoil them, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwelleth therein. So they killing us off on a regular basis. They just murdering us, And because of that, the Most High is going to cause us to spoil their ass. And then say, woe to him that coveted an evil covetousness to his house. So to covet means to want something that the next man got. So it said, woe to him that want an evil thing that another motherfucker got. Like, shit that people doing, that's wicked and that's evil. If you want shit like that, if you desire shit like that, the Most High say, woe to you, which means, your ass is in trouble. And then, and basically he said that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. Thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people, and hast sinned against thy soul. For the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer it. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and established a city by iniquity. And also, like again, this is Esau. This is the goddamn Chaldeans. This is the goddamn Edomites. The goddamn Amalek. The goddamn Rome. The Romans, the Grecians. All of these people are tabernacles of Edom. And it says, behold, it is not of the Lord of hosts that the people shall labor in the very fire, and the people shall weary themselves for very vanity. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that puttest thy bottle to him, and makest him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness. So what that means is, man, this white man is forcing things on us, that we have no power to do anything about, just to see us fucked up. And that's what that means. It said, thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. So he's saying that, y'all doing it, you doing this shit to my people, This same cup of wrath that you made them drink from, I'm going to make your ass drink from. So these people is going to get what they got coming, He said, for the violence of Lebanon shall cover thee, and the spoil of beasts, which made them afraid because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwelleth therein. It said, what profiteth the graven image, that the maker thereof have graven it, the molten image and a teacher of lies, that the maker of his work trusted therein to make dumb idols. So, these fucking devils don't have they don't have a God. They don't have a power. So they create idols to worship, and put power into it, and this is what they do, It said, but the Lord is in his holy temple. Let all the earth keep silence before him. Now, let's get started. Well, let's start with the little known fact that Iran literally means Aryan. Aryan. Okay, y'all know what Aryan means. You ever heard of the Aryan Nation? Okay, that's the so-called white man. They're the fucking white supremacists. Okay? Now, in fact, it's where we get the word in the first place, Iranian. Or if you prefer the Greek or Persian as an ethnicist, certifiably white, if you define them white, but as Caucasian, or Indo-European. Now, the Chaldeans were originally a warlike people, to describe anybody that you know, who had first inhabited the Carduchian or Cordician mountains north of Assyria, okay, and Mesopotamia. They was the original Babylonians. And if you don't believe me, you can go to Jeremiah 50 and 17. It's right there. But it said, as the Assyrian monarchs extended their conquest towards the north and west, The Chaldeans also came and have been transformed from a rude horde into a civilized people. A very vivid and graphic description of the Chaldean warriors is given by the prophet Habakkuk. So the book of Habakkuk is only a few chapters long. You can read it really quick, to find out. Now, let me tell you what the Chaldeans look like. This is a picture. This is a Chaldean. This is what the Chaldeans look like. Look like the white folks today, right? Okay. This is also a picture of the Iranian. Same picture. This is also a picture of the Persian. This is also a picture of the Medes. This is also a picture of the Edomite and a picture of the children of Shittim. Yeah. Here goes some more. I'm going to hold these up so you can see them. I had to print them off so that y'all can get a good look at them. And these are the fucking people that got us in captivity right fucking now. These are them. Hold on. Let me show you some more shit. These are them. Yeah, these are them. Now, these are the Greeks and the Iranians. Same fucking people. Same goddamn people. But I'm just going to tell you, man. Italy, Egypt, Syria, Jordan, Israel, Lebanon, Iraq, Romania, Bulgaria, Serbia, Bosnia, Herzegovina, Croatia, Macedonia, and almost all these other Balkan countries, man. According to the book of, well, I don't really, I follow the Holy Bible, 1611, them the true scriptures, but it is some publications out here in certain parts of certain books that you got to be experienced to read. You got to be able to chew the meat and spit out the bones because the shit is not 100% truth. It's just like listening to Esau. He gonna say some shit that's true, and then the rest of the shit gonna be a lie. So you got to be able to eat the meat and spit the bones out. You got to be able to spit out the lies, the bullshit, And according to Edom was taken captive and mixed with the people on the island of Chittim, which is in Cyprus today. And Edom became subject to the children of Chittim. And the children of Chittim ruled over Edom. And Edom became under the hand of the children of Chittim and became one kingdom from that day. And from that day they could no more lift up their heads. And the kingdom became one with the children of Chittim. Esau's descendants also were in Turkey and the Taurus Mountains. They were called the Isaurians. The Isaurians. Okay? Now, Zeno, he was a Byzantine empire reigning from 474 to 474 AD. Now, he married the daughter of the Byzantine Empire, Leo, the Leo I, and he fathered Leo II. And the child reigned briefly upon the death of Leo I, but died within a year. And Zeno, having been appointed co-emperor, succeeded him in 474 AD. Now, he was an Isaurian from the land of Isauria in southern Asia Minor, in the Taurus Mountains, okay? The Isaurians carried the name of Esau. What they did was they dropped the E and they put an I on the name. And instead of being Esaurians, they call Isaurians. Okay? And you can look that up. There's no bullshit. And it is so extremely close to the name of Esau because they wanted to keep that name. But in ancient geography, is a rugged, isolated district in the interior of South Asia Minor. It's a very different extent of different periods, but generally they cover what is now the district of Bozkir and its surroundings in the Konya province of Turkey on the core of the Taurus Mountains. Okay? Now, he was called the king of the Edoms, this dude Zeno. Okay? They call him Zalt, the king of Edom, or, but they persecuted the Samaritans, Also, the Bible places Edom in the area above Turkey, and he is identified with the area of Armenia located above Turkey, so it ain't difficult to believe that these Edomites, you know what I'm saying, was found in Turkey also. You know they moved around. Okay? Now this is Lamentations 4:21. It said, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz, Targum Yeonin. And then it says, in the land of Uz, which is Armenia, Nachmanides. And then it's, and then, you know, it basically was Armenia. You know, the Byzantine Empire was ruled by the Assyrian from 711 to 802 AD. So the descendants of Esau controlled the Byzantium for almost 100 fucking years, or some shit like that. Okay, now, I'm gonna get down to this, right? You know, then it says, Edom, the ancient enemy of Israel. You know, they lost the war against the kingdom of Israel around 120 BC. Then the prince, the high priest of Israel, he was both. Actually, you know what I'm saying? He committed a great evil. You know, he did evil in the eyes of the Most High. You know? And he allowed Israel's enemy, Edom, to stay in the kingdom of Israel if they converted to being Jews, which means to agree to do our law, statutes, and commandments or whatever. Which they did, all of them, willingly, gladly. You know, and over a century, you know, around later at the time of Yahushua, these Edomite Jews had taken over the palace. You know, and this is where you get these Khazarians. I'm trying to tell you what I'm basically getting at is these are all the same people. These are different tribes of Esau. You know, because you got to remember, Esau. You got to remember. You know, all these different tribes that they tried to mix with. Basically the Babylonian tribes, the Persians and the Medes, you know, they mixed with these people, the Greeks and the Romans, you know, they produced them people, you know, they became one with these people, and the children of Chittim took over them. So no matter what name they used and they changed, they still was the same fucking people. They just was scattered in different places. This is what I'm trying to get to. And then it says over a century, you know, they converted to being Jews, you know. And over a century later, at the time of Yahushua, these Edomite Jews had taken over the palace. King Herod, with his dirty ass, you know, whom Rome had placed in power, was an Edomite Jew, you know. So he was like a Khazarian. He was a goddamn Edomite, but he was king over the Jews, you know. And the temple, he tore down the temple, rebuilt it and expanded it. And this was the time that Yahweh chose to incarnate to save his people, the lost sheep of Israel, who had become Gentiles, and the disbursement, and they was being Hellenized, you know, and they were being called Gentiles because they had abandoned, you know, the law, statutes, and commandments that we was given, and we had been so Hellenized by the Romans and the Greeks that, you know, over a period of time, we had forgot who we were. We thought we was them. Just like these Americans right now today. They don't understand that they Israelites. They think they African Americans. You know, because they don't know who they are. They're being Hellenized. Same thing. You know, and it's funny because the Most High say there's no new thing under the sun. And it damn sure ain't new. And we got disinherited, you know, from the Holy Land. That's when the Most High hit us with Deuteronomy 28 and fucked us around. But the Chaldean people of today are the descendants of the ancient Assyrians, the Babylonian civilization, and the Armenian legacy of the Mesopotamia, which is the Babylonians. Historically, the Chaldeans are Iraq's indigenous people, you know, and mainly resided in northern Iraq as mountain dwellers and farmers in villages dating back to before Yahushua. They have a 5,500-year history dating back to Mesopotamia. The cradle of civilization actually was what they was calling it, which is present-day Iraq, according to the Old Testament. You know, due to their religious beliefs, the Chaldeans, they have faith, they done been, you know, I don't understand why, you know, because they get a different sects in different parts of the world, they try to change their name. Like we got the Europeans now. We got the Americans. We got the Russians. We got the Arabs. All of them motherfuckers are Esau. All of them motherfuckers are Tabernacles of Esau. You know? And they all gonna fight against each other. The Most High said that they will fight against each other in the book of Revelation. And he said, a house divided shall not stand. You know? And so, what people don't understand is, they saying Esau is the Arab. Esau is the white man. We know Esau is the fucking white man. Here, Esau is here. Okay? He's that fucking Chaldean. He's here. Esau is here. Okay? We know that because we're being oppressed by him. And every other motherfucker being oppressed by him. Okay? Now, you got Esau over there in Russia. We got Esau in Europe, Britain. We got Esau in the UK. We got Esau everywhere. They run the fucking world. They run the entire world. Everybody is subject to Esau. The world was placed in the hands of the wicked. These motherfuckers, if they not the wicked, I don't know who it is. We don't even got no natural resources no more. But I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all better watch out for these tornadoes and these storms that already hit, that's still hitting. Because what it's doing is displacing the farm, the farms that's set up. They got destroyed, flooded, crops destroyed, okay? All right, think about, and it's happening all around the world. Think about what happened like I was telling y'all, what happened with Jamaica. All the locusts ate up all their shit. You know what I'm saying? And all these tornadoes hitting America and these different countries, and it's tearing this shit up. And guess what? All these countries have in common, they have trade. Okay, they're not gonna be able to trade shit because they got animals and produce and shit right now, but it's gonna run out because these storms has torn all that shit up, has fucked all that shit up. So what are they gonna do? The price of food finna go up. The price of gas finna go sky high. You know, everything's finna get high. Okay, people not gonna be able to afford it. The dollar is already collapsed, but it's finna go public with what is finna happen now. Okay, only thing left is for you guys to be farmed. The only thing left is to go into FEMA camps. They're gonna put us in FEMA camps, and they're gonna fuck us up, you know, and they're gonna make you take that chip. Eventually, they're gonna try to stabilize the economy, you know, to a certain extent, because the United States is gonna go take everybody else shit because this is what they do. But at the end of the day, what y'all got to do, man, is y'all got to get into the scriptures. Y'all got to understand what's finna happen right now. See, y'all not getting it. Everybody's right now, they in their own thing. They turned up. They watching Power. They watching Empire. They watching all these different little shows and Housewives of Atlanta. And motherfuckers worried about the girl that got caught in, that died in the freezer and all that. There's going to be a lot of motherfuckers going to die. And they ain't going to die in the freezer. They're going to die in the skillet. They're going to die in this fucking heat. They're going to die in the lake of fire. They're going to die with these nuclear missiles. Because the United States going to take motherfuckers shit. And motherfuckers is tired of them. They're tired of them, and they're going to destroy this motherfucker. They're not going to destroy the whole United States, but it's going to be this motherfucker going to be turned up. It's going to be fucked up. And motherfuckers going to be running, hiding. The white man know what's going to happen. That's why he's stockpiling all this food and shit and putting it up. That's why y'all see it, everything go up. Everything's going to go really finna go up now, you know. Just look at the videos I put on there, man. I got videos, man, where they telling people that's displaced in these other places from the storm that they're never going to be able to go back to their town. So they're trying to get them accustomed to the way life is going to be in this new world order. It's all on there, man. They saying it. You know, they and you can't look over it. But they know a lot of black people these are the people who got the power. They're not going to pay attention because the black, what our people want to do, we want to smoke weed. We want to go hit bitches. We want to listen to some dumbass rap music, Young Thug. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to face what's going to happen, and it's going to come upon you, and you're not going to know what to do. When it happens, your kid's going to die. Think about this: you got kids, you got nieces, nephews, you got mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters. They are going to die. They are going to perish. They're going to die because the white man ain't telling you what's going on, but they telling their people. Their people know what's happening. They know who he is. They know why this evil is befalling this land. Because we're here. Because the Most High said that he was going to do this to them for enslaving us. You know, it's our time to rule again, man. You know, a lot of people ain't getting to understand it, man. This white man is Esau. He is the Romans. He is the Greeks. He is the Chaldeans. He is Amalek. He is the children of Chittim. He's all of them, the Babylonians. He's all of them people. All of them people. Think about the customs that they followed in those days. Think about what they follow right now. The same exact customs. Every kingdom is ran the same way. Yeah. All you got to do is look at it. And they crest is always the eagle. In Babylon, it was the eagle with two heads. You know, it's always the eagle. And that's how he let you know these are the same fucking people. He said he going to take us to a land as far off, as swift as the eagle flieth. He used that because he wants you to know that these same motherfuckers your enemy. You going to serve. He said it was going to serve our enemy. And who is our enemy? Your brother Esau. Esau and Jacob was brothers that became enemies because of the covenant. You know, this whole world has always, people say, y'all making it about color. Y'all playing the race card. Let me tell you something. Ever since Jacob and Esau was born, this whole world has been about black and white, so to speak. Always. And it will always be about black and white until this destruction comes. Straight up. I don't care how you put it. I don't care how you look at it. We're oppressed because we are people of color. White people have no melanin. They have not the ability to generate it because they are not natural people. This is why the elements are against them. This is why every time you see them son of a bitches on a sunny day, they got the biggest sunglasses on looking like Terminator in this bitch. They got to wear sunblock like vampires. The wind tear them up. They have rashes. I'm talking about they try everything. They ain't got no color, and they be killing themselves trying to get a little bit of tan on them. But they're quick to call us a black-ass monkey nigga. But they want our lips. You know what I'm saying? They men wish they dicks was as long as ours. They women wish they titties and asses were big as our women's. You know, they want everything about us. They talk about our nappy hair, but they wish they had it. And our people so dumb, they chasing they stringy ass hair. They don't understand that these people are genetically weak. They're fucking a plague, a curse. They're like, you ever pay attention to how a vampire works? That motherfucker, he feed off everything. He's a fucking parasite. And he gotta keep feeding off he gotta keep feeding and keep feeding and keep feeding. And he has no life in him. He has no color. He has no warmth. He's nothing, you know. And he just gotta suck the life out of everything around him. That's what these fucking demons is. That's what these fucking Edomites, these goddamn Chaldeans, that's what they is. They some fucking vampires, you know. And they sucking the life out this whole fucking planet. The Most High said the trees even crying. Come on, man. They raping this planet, man. All the natural resources. Ask yourself, how the fuck do you think it ain't even enough animals being produced? You can't even produce an animal that fast. How the fuck is you going to be able to make all this meat? Think of one Walmart, man, how much meat they sell a day. Come on, man. They sell about 100 motherfucking cows worth of meat and just beef alone in each store a day. People run through all this meat. You have no idea where this meat is coming from. There's no way possible that you can produce that many animals that quick. There's no way possible. You gotta wait months for crops to come to a harvest. Where's they getting this from? Where the farms at? You're not seeing none of this shit. Man, and that's why they're talking about this GMO and this fake food. In the book of Ezekiel, the Most High told us that our food and our drink and our water and everything will be defiled. I don't care how clean you think you eating. Your food is defiled. And he said that we will sit here and eat our defiled bread amongst these fucking Gentiles. And that's what's going on. So, I mean, there's a lot of shit finna happen, man. There's a lot of shit finna jump off, man. It's not gonna stop. It's finna snowball. And it's finna get real bad. It's gonna be a lot of death. That's why our elders said this is the year of DDD. Death, diligence, and destruction. It's finna happen, man. You know? And I'm going to tell you something about my elders, man. When they say it's going to come to pass, it's because the Most High done whispered it to them. Everything that they have been preaching for the last, I don't know how long, so I've been in the truth, has came to pass. All this is coming to pass right now. You know, they're not getting it, man. This is real life, man. This ain't no fucking joke, man. This is real shit, man. Motherfuckers think that it's a joke, but this is truth, man. Everything in the Bible is true. Everything they said gonna happen is gonna happen. It's gonna happen now in your lifetime and my lifetime. While we're breathing, this shit ain't. When you ain't gonna, your children ain't gonna make it to grow up. You know what I'm saying? We finna start losing it all. Whatever you think you got right now, it's gonna be gone. It's gonna be gone. Atlanta, Georgia is finna get hit. New York finna get hit. All these tornadoes. Do you know? After Hurricane Irma and Jose left, after they did their little destructive thing and they on their path wherever they going now, they came the two other hurricanes, Jose and Katia. They on the prowl now. They building themselves up to category 4s and 5s. Okay, guess what happened then? 8 more tornadoes formed, and they building themselves up. Man, they not gonna stop. This place gonna get tore up. We got earthquakes, tornadoes, hurricanes, floods. Look, think of, everything is on fire on the West Coast right now. People don't even know it because they not televising because they don't want you to panic. They don't want you to know that it's widespread destruction going on right now by the hand of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. You don't know that. Motherfucking Oregon, California, Washington State, all them states is on fire. On fire. Call somebody that you know in any one of them states, they'll tell you that it's on fire. Guess why? Because it's too goddamn hot. They having a heat wave down there. It's over 106 degrees down there in them states what I just named right now. Hell, it's hot as hell where I'm at right now. And it ain't even supposed to be hot. It's supposed to be chilly. These days, these supposed to be the chilly days, going into the fall now. You know what I'm saying? But instead it's like 80-something degrees, 90-something degrees right here. I'm in Wisconsin. You know, I mean, this is not right, man. This is not. You got to just pay attention, man. Pay attention to the news. Pay attention to the current events. Do not take nothing for granted. I'm telling you, your life gonna depend on it because these are the times, you know, when you need to get yourself together, man. You need to either learn these scriptures, learn what's gonna happen, learn what's gonna befall you because we're not gonna be out here because they're gonna put us to death. You know, I'm sitting in the car right now, but the last couple of weeks, I've been trying to go out and preach. They've been trying to arrest me. You know, I'm sitting in my car now. You know, I got to find another place to preach. I've got kicked out of and arrested every place I go. You know, the Most High said that this truth ain't going to be found. He said the word ain't going to be found. And that's why. Because they're going to put us to death. They're going to put the people out here preaching. They're not going to let us wake up nobody. So y'all gotta get it together, man. Y'all gotta understand, man. We not out here just talking, man. And all these trivial beefs about who Esau is, it don't even matter because in the book of Isaiah, it says all nations are gonna go in captivity under us. All nations, whether you Esau, the Arab, I don't give a fuck who you is. It don't even matter. You're gonna go into captivity under the Israelites because we are the Israelites. Yeah, man, it's our turn. You know, like Zabak and them say, we got next. We do. It's our time to shine, man. You know, but we just got to keep the faith, man. We gotta try to find out what the law, statutes, and commandments is and follow them. You know, man, it's time for repentance. Because he's gonna catch a lot of people when they sin, partying, turning up. You know, a lot of people that's gay. You know, that's doing abominable acts and things like that. The Most High is gonna destroy them. They're not gonna make it. You know, they're not gonna make it, man. So, you know, my whole point of this, man, is to show you that this man that's oppressing us, our people right now, here, Jamaica, Haiti, and in America, is Esau. You know, we got some people that's still scattered out amongst the other nations, you know, China and all these other different places. Yeah, we got people scattered out there, you know, those little few people. But the bulk of us are in Haiti, Jamaica, and America. You know, there's even a remnant over there in Mexico. You know, but mainly those are not our people. You know, it's some of them are. You'll know in the spirit which one of the Mexicans are our people. So you can't always say all black people are our people, or all Mexicans are our people, or all Native Indians are our people, because we have mixed with so many different people. Our women have slept with these heathens, and they have taken on what they're trying to do is they're trying to escape their judgment. This is the reason why. Why you think everybody want to be with a black man? Because they know a black man can produce a black man. A black woman can't do it. You know? But if you can get a heathen to date a black woman and have a child by her that looks like a black man, or a girl that looks like a black woman, they have a better chance of mating with a black man, you know. And then you secure your children, you know. You secure your children's future because they have dated or they've had children by Israelite, you know. We are the salt of the earth, man. But one thing about us, we know our people, because our people are the salt of the earth. I mean, you could just look on Facebook and you know when you see black people, because we do shit that people don't do. We are leaders by nature, you know. Without us, if you took every black person away from America right now, this place will fall apart. If we all got up and just left, this place will have no flavor. This place will be done. It'll be over with, you know. But y'all got to understand, man, these storms are not going away. These storms mean something. And I'm telling you right now what they mean. They're a form of fucking up the crops. Think about it. If the crops is fucked up, the animals can't eat. If the animals can't eat, the animals gonna die. Well, you got some animals that don't eat crops, they eat flesh. Well, guess what? If the animals that do eat crops die, the animals that eat flesh gonna eat each other, and then they're gonna have nothing else to eat, and they're gonna die. And then if we ain't got animals to eat or crops, we're gonna die. Unless we start eating our own people. And the scriptures talks about that. It talks about that's what's gonna be happening in these last days. That's why it's called Jacob's trouble. Because we're gonna be put through the ringer. We finna go through it. We finna go through after these race riots kick all the way off, we finna go through these streaming camps. And then this RFID chip is already out here. If you take it, you're done. We already know, I already talked about it. If y'all want to know about it, I got 99 videos on it because I'm always covering it, you know, because they keep updating it. You know, now they got a chip that got cyanide, a lethal dose of cyanide in it. It's got GPS. So if they insert this chip in you and they feel like it's time for you to die, they flip a switch. You ever seen the Belko experiment? If y'all never seen the Belko experiment, you want to get a good idea how the GPS chip gonna work. Watch the movie. It's called the Belko experiment. It's spelled Belko. The Belko experiment, and it's gonna be just like that. It's gonna be just like that, exactly like that. So with that, I just want to give all praise to y'all about Shem Yahushua. I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, and I would like to give a hearty salutation and honors to the Akim that's out here pushing this truth and sincerity to the four corners. Man, I hope y'all remember what I said, man. I hope y'all pay attention. I hope y'all take heed, man. Man, I don't want to see none of y'all fall off, man, but it's going to happen, man. Like I was talking about that girl. I ain't got nothing. I don't wish that girl bad, man. That girl's an Israelite, man. That girl they found in the freezer. That's one of our people, man. But I'm going to tell you, this is how the Lord works, man. Ain't nobody gonna get killed like that. Ain't nobody gonna be murdered unless it's judgment. Now, if you died in a good old age, if you died natural causes, you know, it's just time for you to go. But if you are murdered, that's judgment. That's the Most High bringing judgment. Why? I don't know. That's above my level. I don't know, but I do know it's judgment, and I know that's how He works. If you get hit by a car, that's judgment. If you don't die, He trying to get your attention. You know, hell, he judged my ass. I was in my truck. He made my truck, I was going this way. He made my truck go that way and go into the woods. I was right before I moved here in Washington State. Because I wouldn't stop smoking weed. I kept lying. I was like, I promise to the Most High, I'm going to stop smoking weed. Man, I was smoking that blunt, man. As soon as I lit that blunt, and I was getting ready to pull into my driveway, making a right, for some reason, my truck, I had a Suburban. My truck did not make a right. It speeded up, and then it started spinning, and it went to the left. It went out into the woods. I hit a tree. I done had no seatbelt on. It totaled my whole truck. I jumped up out of the car and fell all the way down into the damn woods. My truck was in the fucking air. Guess what? My truck was totaled. My windshield was gone, caved in. But wasn't a scratch on me. Now you tell me the Most High wasn't getting my attention. The Most High he'll get your attention. He know how to get your attention. He'll bring you to a point where you're going to call on Him. And I praised his name. I was like, thank you, Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I threw that blunt down, and I haven't picked it up since. You know, you can't play with the Most High, man. The Most High is not no joke. He will get your attention. He will judge your ass. You know, you don't want to be caught up in that shit. Because, shit, anybody who ever been shot, fucked up real bad, and you still here, that's the Most High getting your attention. You better pay attention, because you may be the elect. So, once again, I would say, all praise to y'all about Shem Yahweh Shai and Shalom.